I'm at Duncan Reservoir in Eastern Oregon. I don't want to wake up my neighbors. I just woke up in this freezing cold tent, but it's beautiful here. So I'm going to get out of the tent and go take a look around, and let's go see what's here. And this is Duncan Reservoir. There's not really very much here, but it's a beautiful location. Typical Eastern Oregon high desert. A lot of juniper trees, a lot of rocks, a lot of desert. And then up here you kind of get glimpses of the campground that's on this one shore. It's one side of it. Anyway, we didn't know what to expect. We rolled in while it was dark. The sun is just now coming up. We rolled in while it was dark, so we didn't really know entirely what was here. We just heard that there's free camping, so I don't know if you can see it in the video, but there's a herd of either deer or antelope down here. Right here above the edge of the shadows. It looks like probably at least 30 animals, possibly more. Oh, there's more over there too. So probably about 50 animals, I would think. I'm not sure yet if it's deer or antelope. Probably deer, because we saw several herds of deer as we were coming in last night, but their fannies are really, really white, and that's usually how we spot antelope, is by seeing their white fannies. But the bodies are looking pretty brown, whereas the antelope have a little more of an orangey tan color. So I'm not sure what it is, but wow, this is really cool to see so many animals all in one place. That's a nice big herd. Oh wow, they go even further. There's more down there as well. That's a huge herd. I mean, I guess huge is relative to what you're used to. In some areas, you can see herds of hundreds of animals. So maybe this isn't as big as what other people might see, but for what I'm accustomed to seeing, this is a really huge herd. Let's see if I can get a little closer and get a little better view of them. Oops, trees in the way. Let's get up past this tree. Wow, look at these animals. I hope y'all are seeing this. So, here's the extent of the herd. Down here in these little juniper trees, trying to point correctly with the camera. So down here in these little juniper trees, coming up here past the power lines, and then scattered out here. So just a line of animals out there. And yeah, I would think probably at least 50 animals, 50, 60 animals. Some of them are heading off towards a power line there and moving away from me, but most of them don't even know that I'm here. Even those few probably don't know that I'm here. Man, I love this desert country. Look at all those animals. So now, this end of the herd is tightened up. A bunch of them have moved off to those power line, to those poles over there, and they're back right around the base of the poles and stuff. But the main part of the herd is still down here. I so badly want these to be antelope because I see a lot fewer antelope than I do deer. In the part of Oregon where I live, we don't have antelope, so the only chance I get to see them is when I come out here. So I so badly want these to be antelope, but I'm suspecting that they're deer. Yeah. Yeah, these are deer. Antelope have, I guess you'd say stripes, very wide stripes down their side, and sometimes they can be a little more solidly colored, but they generally have more stripes and more of, like I said earlier, an orangey tan coloring. And these are not striped, and they're very brown. There's a big herd of mule deer. Okay, I'm getting to the corner of this property. I don't know. More than likely, the land around here is all public BLM land, but I don't know for sure. So I'm not going to cross this fence. This is as close as I can get to the herd. Yeah. Awesome. And then this is just the open desert of Eastern Oregon. I said I was going to come out from camp and take a look around, and this is what you get. Beautiful animals. Beautiful animals. We have like 4 or 5 bald eagles circling around this reservoir. Some of them are mature. There's a few over there in those trees, kind of flitting around with each other. Some of them are fully mature. Oh, that one just dove for a fish but didn't get it. So when they're fully mature, that's when they have the white heads and the white tails. And then we also have a couple here that are immature. They're full size, but they just have not developed the white heads and tails yet. They're more of a brown and white mottling type of a color. There. I don't know if this is showing up in the video, but across the water over there at the little inlet, there's a whole herd of antelope. A lot of them have already disappeared and gone back into this canyon. You can see a little bit of rimrock and some aspen trees over there. There. Now they're all moving. They're all running out. We were just in our campsite at the table looking across the water, and all of a sudden all these antelope came running out of that canyon down to the water to drink, and now they're disappearing back into the canyon. Here at Duncan Reservoir, you have nice, gravelly, rocky land to put your tent on, or, as most people seem to prefer, just bring your camper or your trailer. They grace us with picnic tables, and of course, there is the nice, muddy reservoir. It is still beautiful, though. So look here, we have the nice vault toilet. These are well made. These black like chimney stacks help to actually vent out like the gross smell from all the poop that's down below here, and it goes up and then just kind of blows away into the air instead of making it stink so much inside the toilet. And there you have it, pretty basic. Open that to look at everybody's poop. And even though that toilet does not smell, I still have a phobia about outhouses. So I am more likely to truck off across this desert and go a quarter-mile away and do my thing out in the sagebrush than to use that toilet. Here we have a nice little day-use picnic area. This is the day-use picnic area. This one is not a campsite here. Beautiful little gazebo. Nice oversized table. Barbecue pit. Regular open fire pit. In the beautiful desert surroundings. Overlooking Lake Duncan, otherwise known as Duncan Reservoir. Look at that beautiful lake now. Oh, something I missed last night. There's a boat ramp going down. Looks like it's a series of, I don't know, maybe railroad ties or very thick boards, or it might even be recycled plastic boards. I'm not sure, but that's interesting. I've never seen a boat ramp just made out of slats like that. Kind of a panoramic view of the campground. There's only like 5 or 6 campsites. Down here we have some people camping below the reservoir. They waved back.